Hmm.
Keep the peace, and we won't have any problems.
All right, mate.
God be with you.
Let's have another word with what's her face wherever she's at. Oh, where you gone, lady? Oh, there she is.
They're the ones claiming it's in scripture. Who knows what's really in it and what they've made up? And if only lying.
Oh, I just remembered.
Hmm?
I really need something to wear.
I can see that. Save up for something or use those lockpicks. Either way, I can't help you anymore.
Oh, bloody hellfire.
Well, I really better go. Thank you.
Good luck.
Don't fear God. Fear men.
There'll be nothing nice left here at this rate. Don't worry. When's the last time you saw the village?
The building down there, maybe that's the,
God grant you health.
Sorry, cat. Cough, cough. Yes, to you too, sir. Butchers. Where have I not been? Hmm. That's Tomcat. That's Mutt. Oh, so the Radovan's not even here. Okay. Right. Well, actually, 1 second. BRB, I need to go to the loo. Right, sorry about that. Quickly had to also grab some painkillers for my back. But it sucks. Okay. I think I might as well head up here. We have the recipe for schnapps, but I don't think I know how to make it, do I? The nettles and belladonna. Haven't found either. Marigold, dandelions. Bright. I mean, there's tons of flowers out here. Wormwood. Oh, nice, some chamomile. What was it? Oh, we'll do that in a bit, I guess. Ooh, poppies. Make some drugs. Let's follow this road here. No? And I don't even know what belladonna looks like. Stamina back. How's our nourishment? We got plenty. Still looking promising? So far. No way to knock down these things. Who owns this hub? Start lockpicking by holding E if you have a lockpicking inventory. Use your cursor to find the correct lockpick position. Cursor will turn golden when you're on the right spell. Start rotating the whole lock with D and keep the lockpick in the right position. Oh. Got big over here. Did I just lose my one only lockpick? Book! Hmm. Oh, hang on, nettles, yes. Ugh. I can't touch nettles in real life. I know that everybody has reactions to them, but I seem to get, like, worse. And it sucks severely. I want as many nettles as I can get so I can make schnapps. Then again, it doesn't really help me until I find... thistles, no. I need belladonna. Valerian. Unfortunately, as they said, these things spoil. I might be able to sell them before they do so. Was that a Mayfair poll? Is there any bloody Morris dancers around here? I'm killing them. St. John's wort, mint. Fresh sage and chamomile. I think I can level up my alchemy by yoinking these.
God bless.
What's up, mate? Oh, it is a maypole.
That's a fine maypole.
There might be Morris dancers about. I don't like Morris dancers. They're goofy. Ah. What's up, buddy? Greetings.
What do you need? Hurry up. I don't have all day.
I heard you could use a helping hand at the forge.
I could. My last two hands, well, they're not worth mentioning. And what with the wedding coming up, the work is piling up.
Okay.
What do they call you?
Henry.
I'm Radovan. You should know, Henry. The blacksmithing isn't for everyone. Have you done it before?
Yeah. I basically grew up in the forge. My father was a swordsmith, and not just any. He even forged swords for the nobility.
For the nobility, eh? Well, that kind of experience will come in very handy for me indeed. As it happens, I have to forge a wedding present for young Lord Semine. A fine sword.
So you'll take me on?
Hold your horses. I'll have to try you out first.
Makes sense.
You can forge me a hunting sword as a test, so I can see if you can make a straight blade.
Can I keep
That
it?
shouldn't give you much trouble if your father was a swordsmith, should it?
Sure thing. I can get started right away.
Great.
Oh god, my
Find
back.
some iron and get started then.
Iron?
You can't make a sword out of butter, but if you don't have your own stuff, you can get everything from the chest in my forge.
Hell yeah. Loot.
Go over to the anvil and let's get started.
Press the anvil, okay. Take steel, scrap metal, and fastening, okay.
Furnace is cold now. Give it a practice try. Some things, like swords, are too long to fit in the fire. You have to heat it up bit by bit. Try poking it around for a bit.
You can move it back and forth in the furnace so it heats up individual parts.
Now get the furnace nice and hot. There's a lever above you. Give it a pull. It works better.
I don't know when it's the right temperature. Should I be wearing a glove?
God's womb, Henry. What are you waiting for? Heat it up. You can tell the temperature by the color, but you won't be able to tell when it's in the fire. You have to take it out from time to time and take a look. Try it out.
By holding, you can inspect the blade. That disappeared.
See? It's the color of straw, which is what you want. And you heated the whole thing up. Nicely done. Now you can go straight to the anvil. Try moving the sword along the anvil so you can get the hang of it. Now take the hammer and try hitting it a few times. See the sparks? That's the sign of a good strike. The more sparks, the better. Also, you can hammer with different degrees of power. A stronger hit.
That ting is loud.
It'll tire you out faster. Try giving it a few blows, as hard as you can, so I can see.
I gotta do it in rhythm to the song.
That's got a nice ring to it. Of course, if it was all about hitting an anvil with a hammer, any dolt could do it. You've got to hammer the workpiece evenly. One hit next to the other. Very nice. You're doing just fine. But when I say evenly, I mean it. A sword has two sides, like a lot of other things, including myself. Turn it over and continue on the other side. Nice. Now try forging it on both sides. The closer it is to being finished, the more it will take on the shape you want. It'll cool off soon anyway. It's cooled now. You can't do it all in one go. You've got to put it back in the furnace from time to time.
Okay.
Sometimes you've got to go there and back all day. But it's all part of the craft. Now, get back to the forge and heat it all up again, like before. The whole thing is heated up now, so come over to the anvil. See that? Besides the sparks, you can tell a good strike by the sound it makes. Sparks. That's the stuff. The ring you want. See how it's taking on the right shape? That's how you can tell it's almost finished. Now, I've got a piece of advice for you. Hammer to a rhythm. When I hammer a piece to a beat, there you go. You've got it finished. All that's left is to temper it. and the sword will be done. The rest.
Oh damn, those pings are loud. If I could just turn that ting, that would be nice. I know you meant to use an indicator, but goddamn. Please through the mic. Quality 3, hey! That's better than what I've got. Can I have it?
Right. Let's have a look. Very nice work. Your father taught you the trade well.
He'd certainly be happy to hear that.
If you carry on hammering as well as you did today, you've definitely got a job here. Even so, keep in mind, it's all about making sure every strike does its job. That's why you can't let it get cold, or keep striking the same spot. If you work evenly, each strike falling right next to the last one, you can't go wrong. Got that? Or is there something else you want to ask about?
1 second. I'm actually going to adjust my headset if I'm going to be working on this nonsense. That way it won't bleed through.
What good does it do me to whistle while I work?
It makes you work to a rhythm. You won't get tired so quickly, and the iron feels it.
How do I know a good strike from a bad one?
By the sparks that fly up, and by the ring. It rings out with a different sound when you do it right.
What's the right way to heat up the workpiece?
Do it till it turns the color of straw.
Yeah.
Ideally, the color should be the same every
It's like golden.
If your forging's going to be even. The main thing is, don't work it cold. You just ruin it. But don't overheat it either. As soon as sparks start to fly off it in the furnace, take it out.
How will I know it's finished?
Notice the shape. The closer you are to finishing, the more precise the shape it will have.
Why should I forge evenly?
If you keep hammering the same spot, you'll never finish it. You'll just fuck it up.
Fair.
But jumping from one end to the other ain't a good idea.
No, that's why I went slowly along the blade.
Working unevenly. The best thing to do is aim each strike next to the one before.
Thanks. That's all I need to know.
You can sleep in the chamber by the woodshed.
Nice.
And there's a chest where you can keep your things.
Hell yeah.
And of course, you can use the forge anytime you want. Any questions?
Can I? Yeah, where can I get materials?
Where can I get materials?
You can buy some essentials from me. But if you want to make a fancy sword with lots of ornamentation, you'll have to look elsewhere. This is just a village, you know. The locals ain't after luxury. They can't afford it neither.
What can I do with the items?
Sell them? Use them?
Well, you can sell them, though you probably won't have much luck around here. But I'll happily buy some of the nicer things from you.
What now?
What do you think? You're not going to be idle. I'll find you some work to do right away. You're pretty good at swords, but what the locals really need is axes and horseshoes. Right, here are some simple drawings that show what they're both supposed to look like. And some iron. You can get down to it right away.
All right.
Just like that? You aren't going to help me?
Sacre, lad. I chose you because you already know a thing or two. I'm not going to look over your shoulder all bloody day. You take care of these smaller jobs. Forge away as long as you're able, and then sell it all. Once you've made some coin and feel like being out in the open again, I'll give you some more interesting work.
Rightio. Did I keep that sword he gave me? I did. And it's much better than what I had before. It's also worth more. But we'll use that for now. But did he give me some schematics or anything, he said? Ah. Frankfurt steel. That sounds rare. Let's make an axe. Can I move it? Oh, stop, stop. No sparks, no sparks. Okay, to the anvil.
Christ, what a day.
God, with a headset, that shit is loud. Before cheat that up. Let's flip it over, shall we?
Well, I'm about half done.
He's definitely getting the shape. Can't get more than a couple of whistles out of him. There we go. Heat it up, then quench it. Any good? It doesn't look bad. Quality 3. I'll do, pig. I mean, these take less scrap metal, and combined, they actually sell for more.